There has been so much chaos and pandemonium surrounding Xbox and PlayStation's latest announcements. We discuss why there are such small amounts of consoles available for pre-order, try to figure out what system we'll be picking up and when we're getting it, touch on Microsoft's acquisition of Bethesda, and Matt shares how he managed to successfully pre-order himself a PlayStation 5. That's what we want to talk about this week on the FreePlay podcast.
You are listening to the FreePlay podcast with Bubba Stallcup, Matt Warmbier, and Kate Katawaki, part of the Love Thy Nerd podcast network.
What's up, nerds? My name is Booby Stallcup. Booby, whoops, read that straight.
Sorry, what?
I knew you would read it out loud. That's why I typed it.
Oh, dang it.
Just went for it.
And you already knew that it said that because
I
earlier
did. I
you
said it
"Haha,
earlier.
look." And then
Well, here, yeah, well, and you're listening to the FreePlay podcast. Let's go ahead and keep it in. Who cares? This is a part of the Love Thy Nerd podcast network. And join with me are a couple of these yahoo jagweeds over here. A couple of my co-hosts and co-founders of Love Thy Nerd, Matt Warmbier.
What up?
The newly christened new job, Matt Warmbier.
I'm crying.
For me?
No,
Don't cry for me, Kate.
She's crying for
No, I'm
Argentina.
not
You know,
crying.
Kate.
I was going to ask.
Yeah, they specifically asked her not to, and she's like, no, I do what I
Do it
want.
anyways. Yeah, the truth is I never left you.
Oh my gosh.
We'll get
that
back
was
to
funny.
more about Matt here in just a second. And also, Weeping Willow, Kate Katawaki over here.
Hello.
Kate
Weepy.
loves to just... She wrote that in there, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. She wrote it in there, and she set a trap, a booby trap. She booby trapped
You
me.
fell right for it.
I can't believe that you... Well, I knew you would read it, but I thought after you discovered it the first time that you wouldn't say it for reals. But enough time has passed that...
It's just sad that he has to read his own name to say it.
Well, I don't want to mess it up, you know. I mean,
This has made my day. I'm so happy right now.
I felt like Steve Carell on Anchorman, like his character on Anchorman, where he just like reads whatever's on the teleprompter.
That was Will Ferrell. Get out of here.
Was it Will Ferrell or Steve Carell?
It was Will Ferrell.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Steve Carell. You're right.
Well,
it was Will Ferrell.
That's that.
Insert funny person here. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I feel like that funny guy. Even though. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's just, hey, welcome to FreePlay. This is
Hey,
exactly.
shake it out, man.
Wiping
Shake it out.
Tears from my eyes. Still.
Shake it out.
This is perfect because Kate says she's running a low-grade fever. Probably doesn't have
Allegedly.
coronavirus. It's fine. I wouldn't
I
worry
don't.
about it.
I don't have coronavirus.
She either does or doesn't have it. And also, we have been like legit tackling technical issues with Matt for the last hour.
Well, by we, it means you were helping Matt, and I was looking on my phone.
Yeah,
so.
we me.
I've done nothing wrong.
You keep saying that, and then there's a lot to fix.
Somehow everything was wrong.
I swear I had
So-
not touched anything at all.
Maybe that's
It's
the problem.
a hard reset, man.
Maybe you got to put hands on
Need
some
one.
stuff, you know?
Well, we
Lay
did.
hands.
Matt, is
on
that
it.
a new light? Just right above your head? Nobody else cares about this, but
Here?
I can see it.
Here?
No,
No,
directly above your
Directly
head.
above
This
your
one?
head, the circle.
No,
That.
it's always there.
That's always been there?
You just can't see it because the camera's usually like,
But I've been in that room, and I've
it's
been...
always there, man.
Okay. All right, well, agree to
Surprise.
disagree.
Yeah, surprise.
Oh, man. Hey, you guys are, like I said, listening to the FreePlay podcast, and we are so glad that you're here. We enjoy this each and every week. We hope that you're listening and sharing with your friends, and we are working on new and exciting ways to bring this to you. Once Matt gets his fancy, schmancy new personal computer operating device that is being sent to him for LTNCon, we're going to be moving to a Twitch format. And I don't even know what those words mean when I put them out there, but we're going to try. I've already talked with some people. I'm in charge of podcasts, so who freaking cares? I'll just do what I want. But we are going to figure it out schedule-wise and release-wise and all sorts of stuff. We are going to figure out what it looks like to do this live, like an actual legit show live on Twitch. Now, if you guys were there for our...
Oh, this one? This show?
This here one right
Well, good morning, Kate. Welcome back.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I get it now.
Yeah,
Who
so
would have thunk it?
I don't, obviously not Kate. I don't know exactly what it looks like. I'm trying to make it to where it's going to be, and Kate, you and I, since you're the producer of this show, I'm just ideas. You're producer.
I'm just a talent. Yeah.
You're just the talent. We'll tell you what time to be.
You're as difficult as talent. That's for freaking sure.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's in my contract. I don't work unless we do an hour of tech work before I start rolling.
What's on your rider? Only green M&Ms? Is that what you have with the...
No, Matt doesn't eat M&Ms.
Ones.
He eats WWs. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Much tastier.
But I don't know what it looks like. I would like to get to a point where, like, legitimately, we just do the show on Twitch and it's ready to go. We just rip the audio from it and boom, roasted. I don't foresee with our current setup and textual, that's not a word, technical? Textual is a word, but I use it in the wrong way. Technical prowess when we try and do these things.
Are you okay?
He's stressed from having to fix your stuff.
Yeah, my coffee's run a little low, so and it's very cold because it's right here next to my fan.
You want me to take over from here? You want me to take over?
I think I'm doing great. Hey,
okay, just let me know.
Just get off my back about it. I'm doing fine, or my name ain't Booby Stalkup.
Let him just get through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we're gonna try and do that, and I'm excited. I want to move. I want more stuff to be on Twitch. We're there. LoveThyNerd.com/nope. Matt, you're on. You're up. Go for it. Take it away, Matt.
Twitch.tv/LoveThyNerd. We'd love for you to just come check us out. We're streaming every day except Sundays right now from 8 to 10. That's right, 8 to 10 Eastern time. We're in the talks of doing Sundays as well here. It's kind of a plan, but hopefully this will be a part of our Friday maybe streaming schedule. We're still have to figure out all those details, but once I get the streaming computer, we'll be good to go. So I'm looking forward to it. And then Bubba will be here in just a couple weeks for LTN Con. Kate will be in that room right there.
Yep.
For LTN Con. And
it's online, so what does it matter what room?
Well, I mean, you can at least get out once in a while.
Yeah.
Outside.
I go to the grocery store. That's about it.
You can't prove that.
Yeah, I've never seen you there.
You're right.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some Twitch podcast videos.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
It's going to be great. And we're going to try and get more and more on there to create more robust content because honestly, and I've had this conversation with a couple of different people, I think the last thing that our Twitch channel needs is more white guys playing video games. And that's not a race issue or anything. It's just there's a lot of that going on our Twitch channel. And we want to give you stuff that's not that. It's different. And I think that this would be different than that because it's not us playing video games. And we saw allegedly, yeah. And she won't be there. She'll be right there.
She'll be there
in
that room where she's sitting.
You can see me just fine.
Well, can we though?
You can because you're talking to me.
Well, and I think that episode, the episode 100 we did, went really well.
It was great.
I had a lot of fun.
Hey, yeah, easy for you guys to say when I had to drink all that water.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Sorry.
I've never been so dehydrated in my life.
Yeah, same. I only drank one time. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So thirsty.
But you're going to want to go to twitch.tv/LoveThyNerd, hit the follow button and the bell to get notified when we go live, or just hang out on our Discord server. Discord is going to be LoveThyNerd.com/Discord.
There you
Love for you guys to come hang out over there.
Mm-hmm.
That place
community is really blowing up. Yeah, I feel like the Facebook community is also blowing up, but Discord, I feel like it's seen
we have
pretty
500
major
yet?
growth. Yeah,
it is.
We're real close.
It is at 500?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we're at 500 yet. I think Kate was answering that, but we're very close.
Yeah, I wasn't answering that question. I was saying that it is blowing up. There's always new people in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, and more people are being funneled into it because of LTNCon, which that's the hub. Like that's where everything is going to be happening. That's where all the updates are going to come from, all the chatter, all the, video, kind of whatever. After Twitch is going to be where we do the main sessions, but all of the post-panel, discussion stuff is going to happen over there on our main stage area in Discord. But the only way you're going to have access to that specific spot is by registering at ltncon.info. Even at $0, it's free. Why the heck would you not? Even if you're like,
you'd be a fool. You'd be a fool.
I can't make it. I'm working. That's great. I would just say register anyway, so that you have access to the channel, so you can go back and get all the stuff and do all the things. So
Yep, I just told somebody that this week on Facebook. They messaged and said they're working, but they want to watch the stuff.
it's working.
We're at 486, and I don't know if that includes bots or not.
That's not my problem. I don't care.
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's
They're
close.
They're real enough for me.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a couple of people in there who sound like bots. So what are you gonna do?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I mean, legitimately, I'm pushing Discord because at 500, I can submit us for a partner Discord server. So like that's kind of the big push, and with that comes a lot of really cool things that we'll talk about when we get there.
1,000 emojis.
Yes. Spoiler alert.
Oh my gosh, we have so many emoji slots. If you guys have ideas for emojis, just send them to me.
Horpins.
Bubba,
have one.
it's already
We
there.
have 2.
Can you make like a couple more, like 5 different Horpins ones for different emotions?
Yeah, we have a Rip Horpins emoji that is already on deck and ready to go.
Beautiful.
So, yeah.
We have the Tombstone
absolutely.
one as well.
Yeah.
Oh, the tombstone.
Never enough, though.
No, absolutely not. Oh, and the bot, like our Mi6 bot in there, the one that tells you when you've leveled up and all sorts of stuff, we renamed it Horpins. So, like,
Never in my wildest dreams when I was a young 20-year-old that I imagined that Horpins would be
a
this
national
big.
icon.
Yeah, a national
He's a
icon.
treasure.
Really
You know
is.
what? I had this idea where we could have free play sticker packs that are just like 3 or 4 stickers that are about Horpins, like different Horpins fan art.
Yes.
It's only for free play, and we could order it in small batch so that we would give it to people for free play prizes.
I
Okay,
like
write that down.
I like that idea a lot. I also like the idea of like free play pogs.
Yeah.
Because
that
like
too.
you can get a whole sheet of pogs made.
I just
And
want
it's-
like
Our
free play stuff, so that's
our
why Horpins
faces on
is-
each of them, and you can slam our
Faces,
face.
inside jokes, all of it.
Slam our
all of
faces.
Get ready for free play merch that you've never wanted.
Oh,
Get ready.
man.
I've
Yeah.
always wanted it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's we're the meme right now. Nobody, absolutely nobody. Every piece of free.
We just came up with
free
like
play
3
merch,
brilliant ideas. So
Write them
Yeah.
down. Or, hey, you know what? Make them for us. Send it to us.
Yeah,
I'll work on
mental
it.
doc. Thanks.
I'll work on it later.
Okay.
Well, don't forget, go over to ltncon.info. We've got the schedules that we're putting up there. We've got the speakers that we're getting on there. Like that is being remade almost daily to try and add more information to it for you. But the big deal is you're going to want to register, and all the information is on the registration page. You can also go to lovethynerd.com/store to get all the swag. And I just got confirmation that we're going to have all the swag at your house, Matt, for LTNCon.
Sweet.
So
I need you to bring some lanyards,
Congratulations.
please.
I'm
As
getting
they're-
it tomorrow though, so
as they're watching, they're going to be able to see, like, hey, these are what the badges look like. These are what the face coverings look like. These are what the play mats, the buttons, the stickers, the T-shirts, all the stuff.
Oh, the
it's all
shirts,
gonna be
too.
there. All of it, dude. All of it.
the shirts,
Wowee.
everything.
All of it. You guys are like, well, what a weird thing to be excited about, that you would have your merch by your, actual event date. We didn't know it was going to be here on time. When we ordered it all, it was like, well, you heard of COVID, right?
Fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
So things are still moving at a snail's pace, plus all of the shipping issues that exist with the United Postal Service and all that jazz. So we're pretty excited that you should have it. If you order at least a week out, you should have it there at your house during the weekend of LTNCon.
And then,
So-
you know what? Go ahead and take a photo of yourself or the merch
Oh,
you
yeah.
got and tag
Brilliant,
us because
yes.
we want to see you in your
Yeah,
shirts.
use the hashtag LTNCon. That would be fantastic.
Yep, and I will go through it, and I want to see everybody's pictures so I can make another what's it called? Collage.
I'm taking those play mats and making a toga out of them. So
Toga,
Be aware for
toga,
that.
toga.
it's going to be really difficult cutting them, but I think
It's
going
gonna
to
be fine. Yeah, well,
worth it.
hey, don't downplay it already.
That's
Okay, it's gonna
terrible.
be great.
Be cutting
You
it.
can use the
Come on.
pieces for other stuff.
Well,
Napkins.
The scraps.
hey, let's move on to what we've been playing, because this is what everybody's here for. This is all they care about. We're going to try and not blow through this, but we do want to get to next-gen console stuff. Like, that
Yeah, okay,
is the big
okay.
thing in the world, all right?
Okay, so Matt and I will be quick, but
I can be quicker than that.
Oh, I'm pretty quick.
well, first, before we hop into that, I'm just going to read the results from the poll that we had from last week on what should Matt's new cat's name be.
Was that last week?
That was already last week. So the two options were Cathew and Catherine Warmbier.
Mm-hmm. And the winner was?
The winner was Cathew with 60% of the vote. So there's the name.
It's not unanimous, so.
There it is.
We'll just call... its nickname will be Minerva. How about that?
That's
great.
the nickname.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Perfect. I love that.
That's the one that she responds to. Yeah.
Not really.
There it is. She doesn't...
Matt, what did I say?
It's a brand new cat.
No, you're going to work with
best.
her. So you're
Hey,
gonna work with her.
little update. She's doing great. She's very friendly. She only, that first day, just seemed to be a hard adjustment. Wasn't used to being in a house with people who liked her.
So you said she was itchy
or
too.
in a house.
She was really itchy, but she's good now. She has some flea and probably tick medicine, I'm guessing. And
she was hissing like a good. It was like a good hiss. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Like whenever Aaron would pet her.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I saw that.
Yeah, but now she loves us, and it's going really well.
Great. Well, congratulations. We're so happy for you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. There you go.
I don't have a comeback.
Speaking of which, Kate, what have you been playing?
I have been playing Rise of the Tomb Raider,
Oh.
which I got for free on the PS Plus, whatever that was. And I actually beat it.
Kate.
It was a
Already?
good game.
Jeez, for the love.
Well, okay, so you might be saying, how did you get through it so fast, Kate?
Kate, you're so great. How do
You're so
you do
great
it,
at games. You got through it so fast. You just really want to know. I was using that game, to entertain myself. It was midterm week, so any excuse to procrastinate and to not be working on the midterm. So that's how I got through the game. It was good. It was predictable. It's hard to play those games and think oh my gosh, this is just like Uncharted, because this came way before Uncharted, Tomb Raider. So
Yeah.
It was
Which came first, the chicken or the Uncharted? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, probably Tomb Raider.
Tombs Raider.
Tombs Raider chicken. So it was a good game.
You liked it? I mean,
yeah,
have you played any of the newer ones?
I have not. This was the only Tomb Raider game that I've ever played. It was a little
Ever?
more It was a little more
wow.
RPG-ish than I was expecting it to be. I thought it was going to be a little more linear, and it was linear in a lot of ways. But one thing that I did not like about it is there's all these opportunities for you to go Tomb Raid and explore these tombs.
Like the name of the game, yeah.
Like the name.
Oh,
But
I get it now.
the thing is that the only moments for exploration were when something else was pressing and about to occur. So it's hey, we're about to get attacked right now. Go explore some of the tombs. What? I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
Do you want to find treasure or not?
Well, a lot of times it wasn't even treasure. It was just an extra unlockable skill, which is fine.
Or did you want to find it or not?
No.
I feel like you're dancing around the answer here,
Just
Kate.
give me
No,
the-
I didn't
no?
want to find
Okay.
it. I wanted to solve the problem and then work from there.
It's not gonna
But
happen.
it was fun. How much would I have paid for that game? I don't know, $25.
I heard that one wasn't super great. It wasn't everyone's favorite.
It
but
wasn't
the people,
terrible,
The people who
but-
loved it really love it.
Yeah. So that's done.
I have it. I have it. I need to play it.
I think we all
I'm
do.
never
Yeah,
going to play
it
it. I'm not
doesn't
going
go- it
to
doesn't-
play it.
Yeah.
It goes by
bother
pretty
me.
quick.
Finish your other games, okay?
I have no less than 1,000 games
Yeah,
to play.
finish your other games. Then last week, Clausen gave me a Switch code for $10 to play this game called Little Nightmares, which at first I said I didn't want to play because it had the word nightmares in it.
Yeah.
And it looked scary. But he said it wasn't that scary and then sent me the monies to get it. So I got it. And it is freaking hard. There is no way I'd ever be able to figure any of the stuff out without help from the online. And it is scary. It scared me a couple times where I'm
come
like,
on,
what is
Kate.
this?
Oh,
Why is
come
this
on,
so
Kate.
creepy?
You're fine. Don't be a big baby about it.
It's a really cool art style and just way of doing a game, but I just, I don't like scary arms grabbing me and having to eat a rat on the ground and all this stuff. But I'll get through it. I will get through it because Clausen bought it for me, and it's interesting in a weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
But do you like it? Like I can't.
I can't tell.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know. That's very not satisfying, but it's creepy.
Well, that's the name of this nightmare.
That's what I said, but Clausen said it'll be fine. It's not that creepy. It's just a creepy game, but I will get through it. And I mean, I'm basically playing as like a little kid in a yellow raincoat with no shoes or socks on, running through a jail with body bags.
Okay.
Eating stuff off the ground.
Is this a game?
Yeah.
This is a game.
Or is it just like
Sounds
Tuesday?
like real life
what's
to
going
me.
on?
Yeah.
This is a game. So I have all intention to get through it because I'm making a list of games that I've beat this year. So
Because we told you to do that. Can you? No one else steal my idea. No one else steal my idea. We need to make an app where you can track your video game plays and beats.
it's called Notes. The Notes app.
I think that it is a thing. I think it's a thing.
Fiji
Well,
stats.
whatever. I write it down on a note, and I went through, and it's surprisingly not that much. But maybe it is.
I don't believe you. I think you're missing some. Can you give me a rundown?
Yeah, you got the rundown?
Yeah, but we need to get through this so that we can
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about
you're
what
right.
really matters.
Just give me this last
No,
rundown,
is-
okay? Give me the games you've beaten this year so far. And then we'll move on. Mine's short, promise.
Okay, I'll do it really quick. Red Dead 2, Horizon Zero Dawn on Very Hard, Control, Outer Worlds, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Uncharted Lost Legacy, Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Spiritfarer, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
That's 10 games.
Catherine Katawaki.
And I don't think
There's got to be more. There has to be
Yes,
more.
exactly. There has to be. And I don't think that's all of them. Hey, Bubba, give me all the games you've beaten this year.
No, he
Oh,
hasn't beaten any.
Give me one game you've beaten this year.
Tony Hawk.
You haven't beaten it yet.
I did. I did.
Okay,
I'll
well,
talk about it in just a second.
Okay.
I think I've
hold
beaten
on.
3 games this year.
I beat something else. I think Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing.
I don't know how that's possible because we all play a lot of games. So
Okay,
how is it that I'm the only one
I
that's
don't know.
finishing
You somehow
anything?
work your time out better than we do.
Didn't I
I'm
beat
really
something
good at-
else? I was really excited about beating something.
Maneater. I beat Cadence of Hyrule. I beat Turtles of Time. Turtles in Time was a good one.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll give
that
it to you.
was really good. We freaking killed it on that one. Something else that I beat.
I was really excited about beating something. Like I was like, I beat a game, and I
Think
can't
about
remember
it.
what the
I'm
name
gonna
of the
go.
dang game
All right,
was.
so
Yeah, Matt, what have you been playing?
so I got Marvel United. Right.
From Walmart?
Yeah, it was not from Walmart. I backed it on Kickstarter.
Oh, I thought you didn't back it.
No, I did back
surprise.
it. Here's the thing. So I backed it like last minute because I was like, there are
okay.
so many exclusives. I know I'm probably going to want this game when it comes out.
Yeah.
Just back it now. And then you got to the option like, do you want all your stuff shipped at once? Or do you want it split up? Like we can send you the base game now and we'll send you everything else later. And I swear for the life of me, I thought I said I wanted everything later. The base game showed up in the mail. And it's fun. Like it is, I would call it pretty similar to Power Rangers in some regard. Like,
Okay.
but also not really. Like you were laying down cards. You're kind of playing this story out, like this story arc. So like we'll say I lay down a card that allows me to move and then take care of this like burglar bad guy on the board. And then the next player, they get to use my card plus the one that they laid down. So it's kind of like always going in twos. So like you can use mine and yours, and then the next person can use theirs and the next person. So it works out. And then you play a villain card and they move around the board. There's minions on the board and you're trying to clear locations and you can't hit the main boss until you've done certain things on the board. So it's one of those games like it's pretty easy to understand, but you really have to work together in order to win. It's not as complicated that my older 3 learned it really quickly and we were able to play it and have no issues. We did lose the first time we played. We won the next time we played because we were a little bit more strategic. But it's just super fun. The miniatures are awesome. The base game comes with 6 heroes and 3 villains, I think 6. But if you backed it on Kickstarter, you're about to get like 40 more heroes and villains.
The base game didn't come with any of the exclusives, like shipped with it. Didn't come with any of the exclusives.
It did not. Well, Well, Wasp and Ant-Man were unlocked characters that were added to this. They weren't originally supposed to come with the base game, so they might be the exclusive. I know if you go to Walmart right now, you can get Venom as an exclusive, and I'm kind of mad about that.
How much is this game?
It's not super expensive.
I had it at $1. I had it at $1, and the reason is because I want this game.
I know. That's why I went in.
This is why I didn't think that you bought it, because we had an extensive conversation about this game specifically.
Hey, you can go to Walmart right now and get it for $30, and it comes with the exclusive Venom. But I don't know what. I think it has Ant-Man and Wasp also included, but I can't be 100% sure. My thought, I was going to go to Walmart, pick up that copy, and maybe we can do a co-optional and give away one. Because it's a pretty dang cheap game. The thing that really got me with it is, it's the collector in me. Like, yeah, I'm getting these like 40 heroes and villains. I'm getting this Infinity Gauntlet pack that comes with 5 more, and then it's like, well, how about for $20 more you can have all these Thor characters and these for $20 more.
Yeah,
I wanted all of them, so I resisted. I only got the Spider-Man one beyond like the like base Kickstarter version that was coming. So
they all look dope. I mean,
I know they're so cool.
Chibi
and then,
characters.
Yeah, and you can paint them. I'm gonna paint them, and they're gonna look so great. But like, it's just one of those games.
This is why you guys don't beat games.
This is why. That's exactly why we play tabletop games. That's it.
None taken.
Those count as beating them, but then you stop and order other stuff, and you paint things.
I'm a jack of all nerds. I'm nerds of all trade. A jack trade nerd.
There you go.
No, I actually thought about what it would look like for me to do some painting on Twitch. I just don't think I'm that good at painting. So would people want to watch me? I don't know.
I know that Falvo's doing some stuff like that.
Right. And he's much better than I am. I'm okay. I can do it. And it's fun, but it takes me forever. Also, I'll just mention one more thing. We got Bubba and I both received a copy of the new expansion for Commissioned.
Oh, yeah.
And I was able to play through most of the very first scenario that comes with the expansion last night. Didn't get to finish it because the person we were playing with had to leave. So I at least got the base of the stuff down. And we will be doing some more coverage for that as we get closer to Kickstarter. You'll see more about it.
You'll see it at LTN Con.
You will see it at LTN Con. So
whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Bubba, let's hear it.
Oh boy. What have I been playing? I have been playing some games. I, as previously stated, I have 100%ed, which is a misnomer because it's not actually true.
100%.
Even though the game says 100%, it doesn't mean that because there's still stuff to do. I've 100%ed Tony Hawk 1 and 2 in the new remastered edition.
Proud of you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I freaking grinded it out.
There's some levels I hate. Oh, I hate them.
Well, so like they make for either really interesting or really boring streams, depending on what it is you're trying to get out of a streaming experience. If you want to watch Bubba play one level for 45 minutes, trying to get one stupid icon, then this is your one-stop shop. You want to come to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/lovethynerd.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how I play games. It's like, if I'm in this level, I want to do I want to get all of the goals that I have to get.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get all the stat points. I want to collect all of the extra doodads. I'm going to go and get the alien plushie, which is one of the secret objectives that it doesn't tell you anything about anywhere in the game.
How did you know about it then?
Frost told me. And so then I went online and just found the locations. And I don't feel bad about that.
Every level has
honestly.
one?
Every single level.
I maybe found one and didn't realize it.
when you hit it, it goes, and it goes like a big green poof.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've gotten one.
Yeah. And so like, it's one of those deals that finding all of them, I can go and I can get all the information from the internet. You still have to do it. You still got to get there. So if it's like, hey, secret objective is 3 million points, you still got to land a 3 million point trick or, run or whatever. So I don't feel bad about that at all. And if you go, like once you 100% the game in 1 and 2, it opens up Skate Heaven. And finding the plushie in Skate Heaven would have been legitimately impossible for me outside of the internet. I just never would have found it. Ever. And so I went through, did it, found all the things, got all the stat points, got all of the Vicarious Visions, logos, and all that stuff. And
wow. Thorough.
Yeah. So I got
Not done yet,
Roswell, the alien. No, because Officer Dick is the last one I got to get. He's the last thing to do in this game that I know of. And you have to beat all of the Create a Skater challenges. And those are hard. Like,
yes, they really are.
Ridiculously hard. It's like, oh, you thought you were good at this game? We're about to prove that you're absolute hot trash. And so that's what I've been doing, is playing that. I've also been playing a metric ton of Destiny. I didn't write that down, but I remember that because basically anytime I pick up a controller, I'm playing Destiny. And like for 5 hours at a time playing that game.
Wow.
Late.
Oh yeah. Like Matt's on stream. I'm probably playing Destiny with a window open with Matt's stream going. And so like, it just is so good. I think actually, this is in the future for me, in the past for you. I think I'm going to play it tomorrow on stream for my Tuesday stream.
Oh.
Because Shadowkeep, which is the latest expansion, hits Xbox Game Pass and then just becomes part of the bundle that I own. So, what's that?
Tonight? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Yep.
Okay.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And so I'm going to be doing that, but I'm having a blast playing through that. And we've got at any point there are 5 people for me to run with if I want to. So if you're wanting to play Destiny 2 in the LTN community, there are people that want to play. There are people that are getting back into it, and especially if you're on Xbox, it's all about to come with Game Pass, all of it. So that's including the new Beyond Light expansion that's coming out here pretty soon. And then last but not least, I've been playing Super Mario Sunshine because 3D All-Stars came out. And
I feel like it's not as good as I thought.
I love it. Like, Sunshine is exactly as good as I remembered it to be. It's frustrating, which I love, because I'm not just going in there and just rolling through the levels and whatever. Like, Matt can tell you. The other night I was playing.
Oh, it was hilarious.
And it was something else for sure. But I loved it. I just absolutely love that game. And you get Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. 3 really great games for their systems. And each one of them was, revolutionary, groundbreaking in its own right for that era. And so, like, I just absolutely love that. And I can't wait to get to Sunshine. Mario 64 is my least favorite of the 3. I think it's a weird game. I don't have a nostalgic tie to it. During that era, I didn't even own Mario 64. I didn't own it. I had Ocarina of Time. That was my jam.
Bless up. There it is.
Mario 64.
Yeah.
I think even I've played some of that. I think we borrowed my cousin's Nintendo 64 when I had like a tooth pulled or something. And my mom let me play it for fun.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad. I have played it, but I'm just like, the camera's terrible. I know that. I remember that.
I don't know if it got better or not. I haven't checked it out yet. I have the game.
I heard,
my kids played it, but I haven't played it yet.
I haven't played it either, but my youth pastor, Lane Malikian, he told me, he was like, you can use the right thumbstick, but it's still just like, like the C buttons, up, down, left, and right, kind of a deal. You don't have free control over it.
That's too bad. That's a missed opportunity right there.
And then I know that Galaxy is, I said on stream, I'm going to have to wait to get my Joy-Cons fixed. But the Switch Pro controller, the gyro, it's the pointer. So you can, I don't know if you guys have ever played Galaxy before, Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
But you have to like shoot the bits. So normally you would just point the Wiimote at the screen and shoot the bits. You can point and tilt your controller.
Okay. That's actually really good news for
the
Skyward Sword then if they decide to do a remaster.
Well, yeah, you could be shaking your controller all over the place to swing. So maybe you're right. I was worried about that. But I think that would be good and fun. And we're going to have a whole episode about that whenever it starts to get closer, about the 35th for Zelda and what we would like to see and our hopes and dreams and aspirations. And then
okay, write that down so we don't forget to.
Yeah, well, I put it in a mental doc.
Yeah, well, I forgot, so write it down again.
I didn't forget. I always want to talk about Zelda.
But those are some of the games that we've been playing. Like I said, we're kind of skipping through this really quick because we do want to talk about next gen stuff, and we're kind of running out of time here.
Well, then let's go.
That's why I'm getting to it. Kate, for the love. But let us know on Twitter at FreePlay Podcast. What games are you playing? What should we be playing? Can we play together? Do you want to play Destiny with me? I'm playing just about every night when I probably should be doing other things. But let me know. Oh man. But let's move forward. Let's talk about the thing. We normally don't have like an actual quote unquote topic on the show, but like this is too big not to talk about.
It's explosive news.
It legit is.
Diarrhea.
If you're in the video game world, if you're like up like kind of, even casual echelon of nerd culture, you know about the PlayStation 5. You know about the Xbox Series X. You know at least about them. Mm-hmm. What you may not know is the pandemonium that's surrounding both of these things right now. For instance, hey Matt, why don't you tell us about you getting a PlayStation 5?
Oh, so glad you
and
asked.
That whole story.
About a month ago, I got an email from PlayStation saying, hey, we selected some people to send this email to. If you want to possibly be selected to pre-order a PlayStation 5, put your gamer tag here and your password. Like I don't even think they asked for a password.
Put your password.
It wasn't a password.
Yeah, Social Security number.
Yeah, all of them. So basically, it wanted me to sign up for a chance to be selected to get a chance to pre-order. It was like I was like, well,
okay.
I mean, it was like the longest. Like
pre-order.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was maybe, but we're probably not going to. But maybe. So I was like, well, I know that's going to be terrible. People have a hard time getting these consoles for months after they're released. So I was like, I'm just going to do it just in case I don't have a chance or I'm not able to pre-order it. So then fast forward, aka rewind now, to last Thursday.
Which one you want? You want faster? You want forward or backwards?
Well, it's from there. Last Thursday, I'm like, oh, it's my night to stream. I'm going to start playing Ghost. And I noticed that the numbers they're kind of low for a Thursday night. I was like, man, just no one's around. And so I go through my whole stream and I get off and I was like, I sit down on the living room and get on the old iPhone. I was like,
yeah,
are you freaking kidding me? The PlayStation pre-orders were released at 8:00 just when I started streaming. I had no idea. No one told me.
It was sabotage against you, and I think you should take it personally.
I was angry. I'm like, you kidding me? I didn't have a chance. I didn't get a chance to even try. So I scoured and searched and reloaded pages, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, Amazon, just kind of going through those, because you hear the stories sometimes you get lucky and they find an extra one and you put it on there, and I was able to get one after they were supposedly sold out. So until about midnight, and Aaron before I was like, well, Amazon said they people are saying they might release them at midnight. And I was like, okay, I'll stay up later, just try to figure out nothing. Went to bed and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I didn't even get a chance.
Well, you went to bed angry?
Went to bed angry, yeah. So,
but then I lay down in bed. Down on your anger.
Yeah, well, I went to bed, thankfully. Went to bed and I opened my email and it said, there's one from PlayStation saying, hey, congratulations, you've been selected for a chance to pre-order a PlayStation. Be on this online spot, 1:00 on Friday. I guess that was Wednesday I was streaming, whatever. for a chance, we'll put you in this virtual waiting room. So I had to like be ready, sitting here. We were having a staff meeting, and I was able to get one. It was the darndest thing.
It was the darndest.
It was
It was exciting.
How that worked out.
I'm sure you all got the exact same email, and you didn't.
No,
fill out.
I didn't, because I checked, because I thought, Matt
really?
got it. Then I definitely got it.
No email.
I
Well,
checked and I didn't
got a
get
couple
jack
platinum
squat.
trophies recently, so
Oh, hey, that's a good point.
I don't know actually if that's the case.
Wow.
No, it can't be. That's
Can't it?
ridiculous.
Can't it though?
They selected me, and then they allowed me to purchase one. So I now have one headed this way that I will have on launch day
With an extra controller.
with an extra controller.
Well,
Don't wanna brag or anything,
allegedly,
but, like-
it still might have been a scam for your credit card.
No, I've gotten
absolutely
confirmation
was,
emails
yeah.
and stuff. It's through PlayStation. It's-
Confirmation. This is a scam.
This is for real. So what's the
It's
release
the real
date?
one,
November 12th. This is the real one, baby.
Yeah, it's November 12th.
Yeah. So,
September or something.
November
Yeah,
12th.
got it.
Well,
and I will be playing all the games on our Twitchy.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll start with Spider-Ham.
Well,
you
there's a freaking controversy, if there ever were one. That's not a real game. That is an expansion.
It is extremely misleading, but it's still going to be good, so you should still get it. We
Oh,
all
it's gonna
enjoyed
be-
the game, do we not?
gonna be
I still
great.
plan.
I will still get it. Yeah.
Well, I guess
You're playing through Spider-Man.
I'm
Probably
just
by the
about-
time people hear this, you've already started.
I hope so.
you don't want to spend more weeks with Ghost of Tsushima.
I do. I love that game. It's so fun, but I need to finish it. It's getting to the point where I need to finish it.
Well, after the
You need to
point
play more
that you
off
hit,
stream.
you know.
I do my best. The kids wake up too early. Okay.
Who cares?
It's pretty.
I heard
bloody.
if you give them like Benadryl at night, and it'll help
they
them
already
sleep
sleep
for
at night.
longer.
Just here's what you tell
anyways.
Minerva, take care of the kids.
Get them.
I mean, if she's going to stay here, she's got to earn her keep. Okay.
So when I heard that Matt got one, when they initially announced the pre-orders, I didn't really care. But then when I heard that Matt got one,
I know. FOMO.
suddenly my insides were like, I think you might need this. And I was like, no, I don't. I have a PS4 Pro. I'm not interested. There's no PS5 exclusives that I can't get my own hands on.
Yeah.
So don't let Matt's success
Go
breed
to your
jealousy
head.
in your own heart.
I'm telling you, that Friday was a banner day for me. I felt really good.
It was good.
I got a new job.
Yeah,
I got a
one good
PlayStation
day.
5. I went to Target and they had the Mario 3D All-Stars game.
So many of them.
I mean, like,
So
I felt
three
great.
good things happened to you in one day.
Yeah, everything's coming up Millhouse.
So I don't know what I'm going to do about this stuff. And it causes a little bit of panic, which I think I'm going to go on a limb and say I think it's intentional to
Yeah,
cause people
100%.
to
They know
like
what they're doing.
fret
Doy.
and be like, I need to get one, I need to get one, I need to get one. And it's like, I don't want to mess around with that. But then in the reveal press conference, when the very last thing, when they said, oh, new God of War, Ragnarok coming 2021, my soul.
I have got to believe that it'll have a PlayStation 4 release. It's
has
too
to.
it's too close.
It's too soon. It's way
close.
too soon.
Well, and
You
all
can't.
of they say 99% of PlayStation 4 games will play on PlayStation 5. Did you
So
all
what's
see
the
that?
1% then?
They didn't
I
say.
did see that, but
They didn't say. When I initially had heard there was no, I heard it was completely backwards compatible. Then I heard there was absolutely none, and now I've heard this. So I'm at
and
least
there's the
happy with that.
PlayStation Plus, like PS4.
Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome.
library thing.
I looked at those games and like those are solid games. Like that I would want to play.
It's like, do I ask for this for Christmas or not? The decision has to be made
You
now.
need to do it now,
But
Kate.
I don't need one. I have a PlayStation 4. I
yeah.
have the 4K TV. I don't.
I'm with
Unless
Kate.
God of War is only coming out on PS5, that would be the thing that makes me get
Hey,
it.
I'm
And
going to be the
Horizon Zero
opposite
Dawn.
here. I'm going to be the opposite here, Kate. I'm going to say you do want it.
Why? Just because.
Oh, well, these are two different questions. Does she
you're
want
going to
it?
want to get
And
it.
does she need it?
You're gonna
I don't
need it.
think
Those are
so.
the two
Let me
questions.
let me tell you why.
And that's the average consumer is exactly in my shoes right now.
Kate,
Like you said.
you are above average consumer. You've beaten 10 games this year at least.
Oh, no, Matt is absolutely right. Here's the deal. Kate, you have a 4K gaming machine
Yes, I do.
in the PlayStation 4 Pro. Mm-hmm. I think you're good to wait. If you,
that's how I feel about it. Like what?
if I had an Xbox One X, I would be a little bit less excitable about going and camping to get an Xbox
Go now.
Series
There's
X.
just nothing that is tying me to the PlayStation 5. I've not heard one bit of news that's like, here's a thing that's only going to be available on the PlayStation 5 at launch, and it's going to be great. I haven't heard a single thing.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of stuff is like built for and enhanced by and yada yada PlayStation or Xbox new next gen stuff, but we're too close in the life cycle of games. I mean, you can still get Just Dance on the Wii. Like we're fine. Like you're gonna be okay. It's like
2 years ago was supposed to be the last year. They didn't make it happen.
Well,
Okay.
2020 called and. Freaking came out of the Wii. So, like, I mean, I think about that with the Xbox because I'm not getting a PlayStation 5, not right out of the gate. I will get one. I think I will have to get one. All right. At some point, I think I'll have to get one, and I'm okay with that. But with the Xbox, like everything is so scarce right now, and that's the thing. We have insider information, and some of our sources are telling us that the max allotment that some stores are getting are 12 pre-orders for
make that 10.
10 pre-orders for
10 to 12.
these.
See, that's so wrong. Like, why would you do that?
Oh, I'm looking at an update right now. Confirmation that no store in the country got
12,
more than 12 allotted.
That is so ridiculous.
And then, like same sources telling me that 15 was the number for the PlayStations. And so it's like I mean, on some level I get it. And on another level, I would love to be able to purchase the thing that the company is trying to sell me. It shouldn't be my full-time job to try and purchase your product. It should be my opportunity as a consumer, and here I am. This is what I deserve, but my opportunity as a consumer to purchase your thing. But they're making few of them. Like they want to sell out of their first run, rather than
why wouldn't
being
they?
stuck? Well, rather than being stuck, right, with stuff going on.
It's like, I guess, but it's foolishness. Like, what are you doing? You're making people camp out already?
Yeah. So our source, he told me that there is a shop in his area already has its first camper for tomorrow for the Xbox.
That was hours ago.
Yes.
There's probably more now. Well, should Steven and I go down with our rooftop tent?
That was a long time ago.
And wait?
Yes, I wanted to see
that.
So
ridiculous. It's like, no, why do you do that to people?
I mean, no, don't do that.
Yeah, at the time of this recording, it's 6:00 p.m. on Monday evening. Just to let you guys know, full on. At 1 p.m. my time, there was a camper out there for the 11 a.m. opening on the 22nd, which is tomorrow, for this pre-order. That's insane.
That sucks. Like,
and I know that people have camped out for all sorts of stuff, iPhones and all that stuff. I think that's equally as insane. I really do. But there are so many fewer. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. There's just not enough. There were more iPhones day one than there are Xboxes for this pre-order.
Yep.
Now, we don't know how many they're holding back for like bundling deals and all sorts of stuff. So, stores and shops and all sorts of things, they may have hundreds of these things, but they're only allowing for X pre-orders, which is 12. It's like crazy. So by the time you hear this, it will be too late. Yeah. I mean, like the reality of it is, by the time you hear this podcast, you will not be able to get an Xbox through pre-order. It's going to cost you way more than $500, which is the retail for the Series X, because scalpers going to have them on eBay and Craigslist and all sorts of stuff. For my guess, $1,000 starting. Let's give me my guess.
Yeah, well, I hope you're happy, Matt. You
want to buy a PlayStation 5?
Right?
How much?
Just $1.
I don't know, man. I was mentioning before we were rolling, because I was legit mad, like big time hot about this.
Pumpkin.
And wait, pumpkin! Yeah. Exclamation pumpkin! My big thing about this is that I know that Xbox, like Microsoft and Sony, both worked really, really, really hard to get the price where it is, to be competitive with each other and to make the market even attainable. There were some people that were like, "This is going to be an $800 machine coming out," all this stuff, which Could happen. Matt, we just bought a computer for you that was like $2,500.
Yeah.
Like, it makes a lot of sense that these things can be expensive, but in a consumer, like a consumer grade market, which is what, the video game industry is, like, to hit a $500 for the top level, a $500 price point, that's freaking tough.
Yep.
Absolutely tough. And so they're probably losing money on each one of these systems that they put out. I don't know. Like
I would assume they're making something. They have to.
I think they're making it in other areas. I don't think they're making it off console sales. We haven't even freaking talked about, we don't have time to talk about Xbox getting EA Play inside of Game Pass, and also the Bethesda acquisition.
That just happened today.
What in the world?
I'm going to be playing Atari's ET on my PlayStation 5.
You absolutely are.
Stuff's happening. Stuff's moving and shaking, and we're just now finding out about it.
So I think that, like, specifically Microsoft, they're making their money in deals. They're doing acquisitions. So, like, legitimately, the parent company of Bethesda is now going to be, it's not all the way done yet, but it's going to be a Microsoft Studio game company. Like, that's...
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, and people will probably not like it. I don't like it either. I don't like it. If they take away like Fallout and Skyrim and put it only on Xbox, like, I'm not going to be very happy. But PlayStation has so many exclusive titles.
Many exclusives.
That, like, they're almost all 9 or 10 out of 10s. Like, they're solid.
Well,
great.
If you can't beat them, buy them.
Right.
I mean,
so
now
they're buying up Bethesda, where they're going to have these exclusive games that you're going to want to go play on there. Like, it kind of evens it out. I don't like it, but
I wonder, and we don't have a lot of time to dig into this, but I wonder if it might not, like, force kind of cross-play, force a little bit of handshaking.
That's the guess.
Like, hey, do you want Fallout on your console? Would you like that?
Well,
if so, you're gonna have to open up.
How much can they force that though? Like, could they be like, we've made these games, they don't have any control
like
over
the new one.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's say, all right, so we made a multiplayer Skyrim, and it was going to be exclusive for Xbox. We're going to put it on PlayStation 5 as well. We're going to open things up. Do they have any control of opening things up on their end? Be like, hey, we're opening them up because we want to cross-play our own games together.
Yeah.
Or would PlayStation corporate have to be like,
approved? Well, my understanding is that would be a part of that, because if you look at the Fortnite, iOS, Apple whole hoopla, even if you do something within your own ecosystem, it can still break terms and services and agreements and all sorts of stuff. Okay. So I think that all of that has to be done at the upper level. Now, I don't know, because I'm not in that world. I don't work for a video game company. I can't tell you for sure yet. But, like, honestly, it really, that's going to force the issue for a lot of these things, because, like, id Software, that's Doom. That's Wolfenstein. You've got Bethesda, like, that's obviously the Fallout stuff. And then there's a brand new title. I forget. It's like a Starfarer kind of game that's coming out, like space game. Like, that is a major franchise building machine. Like, that is an IP, like, gold mine that now Microsoft is like, and now you live at our house. So it's like mommy and daddy are split and I got custody. So it's like, I think that it's going to be a big enough deal that Sony is still going to want to do that. I think they're going to try not to. This is my guess. They're going to try not to. Like, okay, well, we don't have Fallout. Big deal. Who cares? And then Fallout 5 is going to hit, and they're going to be like, crap on a stick. We want that on our machine. Because the player base, and not to mention that, like, all of the previous Bethesda and id games are going to be on Game Pass. I'm legit excited about that. Like, the Microsoft ecosystem, and I'm sorry, I need to back up. I know that it sounds like I'm a Microsoft fanboy. I'm not. I'm not. I'm telling you right now. I want to play all the games and have them on everything.
Sure.
And if it really came down to me, like, I want to play everything on the Switch. End of story. I don't want to play it on a console. I want or on a home console or, you know, PlayStation 5 or Xbox One X. I want to play everything on the Switch. Everything. Because I can take that thing with me.
Yep.
That's what I want.
Yeah. I think
unrealistic, but
PlayStation has always been a stick in the mud about all this stuff about cross-play and being generous about other titles, right? And it's caused a lot of frustration and all this stuff. And now it's like, well, push is coming to shove. You're going to have to, what do they say? Piss or get off the pot? Isn't that what they say?
Somebody probably does
yeah.
it. Yeah, my dad probably does.
Maybe my grandpa. PlayStation's gonna have to do it. Like, you know what I mean?
The
time is coming. It's every time one of these decisions comes up, it's like, what's PlayStation gonna do? And they're like, oh, nothing.
Well,
so
the three of us were talking not too long ago about the exclusives and how basically everybody could agree that Microsoft doesn't have the best exclusives. They just don't. Now they're trying to step up the game, bringing back some Halo stuff and some Fable and, you know, here and yada, yada, yada.
Fable, I'm for that.
Oh, yeah. But like the thing that really has been Microsoft's saving grace is the ability to go and buy exclusives. Hey, you know where you can play a Rare game? Microsoft. Oh, you want to play the new Battletoads? Cool. Buy an Xbox. You know, like that kind of stuff. Oh, you like Banjo-Kazooie? Oh, well, too bad because you play PlayStation. Like that kind of like buying IPs that only exist in their ecosystem. And that's what they did here. They were like, hey, we've got a brand new generation of consoles. They're about to be launched and we want to keep things competitive. We want to stay at the top of our game. Turns out we don't have the best, you know, the best games. I'll go ahead and say it. I don't care. Like, it's really hard to beat a Spider-Man, a God of War, a Last of Us, you know, like those major Uncharted, like those really rich experiences. So if you can't do that in-house, the smartest business move to do is to go and acquire something that can, to bring it and make it a part of your team. That's actually a very smart way to do business and to grow your team. Is to bring along people that are better than you and smarter than you and can help you achieve the goal that you're trying to do. So basically all I've done is just done this from a video game perspective to say, hey, people already love these games. They're not going to stop making these games. They've done it with the indie scene. They've added a bunch of like really dope indie developers to Microsoft Game Studios that you can only get those games on, you know, Xbox and, you know, through Game Pass for PC. It's just, it's really smart business unless you're a PlayStation or a Nintendo only person. If you don't have an Xbox or a PC, it's the worst thing in the world. So.
Well,
thanks a lot.
Yeah, well, thank you. So now you're like, oh, Bubba's going tomorrow at 6 a.m. I will be in line or first in line,
Bring
whatever
Switch,
it looks
okay.
like.
no.
Oh, yeah. Well, Frost and I are going to be, he's going to be at his and I'm going to be at mine. And we're like, we could FaceTime each other. And I'm like, I'm going to be playing Mario Sunshine. I don't know what you're going to be doing.
You have an external hard charger?
I will bring one.
Okay,
yeah,
just as
absolutely.
a reminder. Okay, you're welcome. That one's free.
Yeah, I'm going to be there for
Well, best of luck.
Yeah, good luck, man.
many hours.
I would probably
5 hours,
look ahead
6 hours.
if there's, you know.
I'll drive by tonight. Like,
12.
no joke. I'll go and drive by tonight.
Gosh.
What if there are people there? Are you gonna stop?
Yes.
Like, because you will have to at least be number 12. And
Yes.
hope they got at least 12.
Oh, yeah. There is no. Yeah. It's 12 or nothing, honestly.
All right. So how about you vlog then from there for the free
I thought about
Twitter?
it. Yeah, I thought about it.
Would you please? No, go on Twitch.
Yeah.
Take
Oh,
30
do it on
second
Twitch?
videos.
Yeah,
Yeah, you sitting there in line. That'll
just
be
do it,
cool.
man. I think that'd be fun.
We'll see.
You better bring some good content then if you're just going to be sitting there.
I can't bring 5 hours of content of me standing in line.
Sure, you can
That's for
interview
sure.
people. Hey, tell me a story.
Yeah. Well, you suck, you know.
Give you $1 for trading spots in line.
Dude, I really,
Yeah.
that's been a kind of question in my mind is like, what if I get there and I'm 13? How much do I
Be like,
offer
hey, I'll
12?
give you $100.
How much do I offer this guy?
I'll give you $100 that is from my paycheck from Love That Nerd.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Very
we-
valuable.
Well, that's like 3 times the amount I make from Love That Nerd. So,
$100.
oh man. Well, hey, I hope that you are all as excited as we are and confused.
Are we excited? Yeah.
Excited,
That's
confused,
it.
all sorts of things, as we are about the upcoming console wars, because it's going to happen again. You know, Nintendo's like, hey, we'll sit this one out. You guys go for it. But you know, let us know on Twitter, at FreePlay Podcast on Twitter. What are you getting? What are you excited about? Did you pre-order an Xbox or a PlayStation? What was your story? Was it easy? Was it not easy? How long did you wait in line? All those things we want to know. And if you got a good line story about what happened when you were waiting, also want to know about that.
We definitely want to know that.
One hundos want to know about that. Well, I think that's going to do it for episode 102 of the Free Play Podcast here on season 3. Be sure to check us out on SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, YouTube, radio.com, lovethynerd.com/freeplay. If you can't find it anywhere else, it's there for sure. If you can't find us where you listen to podcasts, just let us know and we'll make sure that we get there. Clausen's really good at that, and we'll back him in no corner until he figures it out. How about that?
Done.
If you're not already a part of the Love Thy Nerd Facebook group, just do it. Search Love Thy Nerd on Facebook, and you'll see our page and our community. All you got to do is answer one question, "What's up, nerd?" and boom, you're in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And you can join, or you can follow our page. You can like it. I don't know, is it like or follow? I don't remember.
Sure, both and.
What do you
Both
do?
and.
Both and.
Just to be safe, both and.
Do both of them and subscribe
Just
to the
make
page as
sure.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure you do.
Push all the buttons. It's really simple. You can get into that one without any questions answered. And also on Discord, lovethynerd.com/Discord. We'd love to have you be a part of that. And like I said, LTNCon is coming up as well. So make sure you go to ltncon.info. October the 3rd and the 4th is when it's going to happen. We're going to be doing a lot of live streaming, everything in Discord. We can't wait to see you, hear you, play games with you, do all sorts of stuff. But it all starts at ltncon.info with your registration there. It's free. That's pretty cool. You can buy stuff if you want to, but it's free. It's super easy.
That means $0.
$0. Yeah, and I'll even give you a coupon if you need it.
Wow.
You can also find Love Thy Nerd, like I said, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Love Thy Nerd. And also, Free Play Podcast is on the Twitterverse at Free Play Podcast. Kate's over there smashing it, crushing it, doing all the hip, cool words that the kids say.
Yeah. Tweeting.
Getting wiggity whack with it. So, Matt knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Oh, man. Well, once again, I'm Bubba Stallcup.
I'm Matt Warmbier.
I'm Kate Katawaki.
And for our cut man, Jonathan Clausen, we'll catch you next week. And if nobody else tells you this, just remember it's true. Jesus loves you, nerd.
You have been listening to the Free Play Podcast with Bubba Stallcup, Matt Warmbier, and Kate Katawaki, part of the Love Thy Nerd Podcast Network. Be sure to rate and review the show and share on all the social media.
That was great.